All right, guys, these are your channeled messages for October 9th through the 15th, 2025, but the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. First card out is the blank slate card. Second card out is let the pain fuel your gains. Use your struggles as a source of empowerment. Let the hurt ignite your soul. Transmute this negative experience into something positive. And the last card out is you got this. It was actually the card that I started out with at the bottom of the deck. When I finished my shuffling for this set, it was at the bottom and it came back. You got this. Keep going. Stick to the plan one day at a time, and you're on the right path. Keep the faith. So overwhelmingly, it just feels like right now you're at the precipice of a whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. It's like a whole new world opening up, right? Is this? It's given Little Mermaid. I don't know. It's given Little Mermaid. It's given you have entered the threshold of your next highest timeline. Like you are very, very close to the highest timeline. This is why I said next highest, right? Because it's not like it's not the highest timeline, but it's like you're now dipping your toe into the sweet life, right? You're now dipping your toe into the calm waters of abundance, of peace, of tranquility, of recognition, of ease, right? Where it feels like things are now going to begin becoming like the Midas touch. You're never going to have to lack ever again. You're gonna put stuff out and it's gonna be a hit. You're gonna post things and it's going to go viral. You're going to be in high demand. Because you're telling your story. You're a testament. The things that you've gone through are what's bringing you this new world. What's bringing you your riches, for lack of better words. It's literally a whole new beginning, a clean blank slate. It's completely different than what you have ever experienced this incarnation, or any incarnations, to be fair, because you've never reached this level in any previous lifetime. But this is good. This is good juicy energy here of stepping into abundance and your rewards for a long time's battle. This is you getting the things that you deserve because you kept it boots to the ground, 10 toes down, why you weren't seeing any kind of return on your investment, why you weren't seeing any kind of rewards or recognition, or people weren't buying your things, people weren't believing in you, people weren't supporting you, people weren't showing up for you, people weren't paying anything that you were doing any attention. You kept it consistent, you kept putting things out, you kept doing the work, you kept believing in yourself, you kept getting back up when life was knocking you down, when people were knocking you down, when people were being haters and throwing dirt on your name. You kept getting back up. You kept getting back in the ring, right? And this right here, these rewards are a result of all that, of the aforementioned, because you kept holding the line. You kept the faith. You had the faith and the unseen, even when things were terrible. You didn't falter. I'm not a person that like religiously reads the Bible. I grew up on it, as a kid, but after like 13, it kind of just went out the window. But so I'm not going to give you the correct verbiage, Bible verbiage here of this, but there is some scripture somewhere that talks about, essentially, it was like the book of Job. Man's went through it. Man's went through it consistently, and God allowed him to go through these things, you know, to see, like, are you gonna falter? And I think it was a thing of like the only rule was that, like, you couldn't kill him, right? But like damn near. But like damn near, he lost everything. And it was a whole bunch of just like series of unfortunate events, essentially, that old boy had to go through for a long time, for a long time. And it's like the equivalent here is what I'm saying. It's like the long trek through the damn desert, through the Sahara, grueling. You've been beaten down, and now you had to walk through this hot ass desert for months, years upon years. You got like one ice cube every 4 months, just enough to like make sure you didn't shrivel up and die, but then essentially that was it. And you was right back in the heat of the Sahara with no reprieve. This is what I'm talking about. But like, even while you were out there in the scorching flames, you didn't give up your faith. You kept going. You stuck to the plan. You kept it a buck hundred. You stayed. You stuck to the mission. You stuck to the mission, and you did not allow your faith to falter. You didn't get thrown off course. You didn't say like, oh, f this and f that and f these and f, like, oh, you hit the f it button a few times. You hit that f it button a few times on yourself. You as anybody would in these things. But like, you didn't stay down. You didn't give up on the mission. You didn't give up your faith. And that's what this is. You've been obedient. You have been obedient, even when you were getting socked out, even when you were in your darkness, even when you were hurting and in pain. You still were obedient. You still got back into that ring. You heard God Source Universe tell you that you weren't done, get back up. And even though you cried and you cussed and you fought the entire way, you got back up and you kept it moving. And so now you finna get the stamp of approval. You've gotten the stamp of approval, and now you're about to experience this whole new reality, this whole new world. I just keep it's giving Little Mermaid. It's just giving Little Mermaid of the good life. It's it's good. People want to connect with you. You got opportunities coming in. It's your struggle though that seems to be what's taking front center stage. It's how you have an authentic story with the proof to show, like, oh no, no, I was actually down bad, and people can literally go back and look, like, this is where you were and this is where you at now, and there's no fake, no facade, no phony in there. Like, you did the process of the come up the right way. It wasn't like you took some, some deal and then you became like an industry plant. Like, no, man, you literally have the proof of the grind, the proof of the come up, the proof of the evolution of yourself. You have proof of you in your worst times, and you have the result of as you are right now as the comparison. What, no tricks here. There was no shortcutting through this. You went from the abyss to the light the right way. You fought for this. You fought for your soul. You fought for your freedom. You fought for your success. You fought for this spot. The power and authority that God Source Universe has now granted you, and the abundance, rewards, peace, and success that's coming as a result of it is because you have earned it. You have earned it. Don't let anybody make you feel like you ain't deserve, or you didn't earn, or you don't have the right to have the position, the authority, the influence, the power, the material success, abundance, and prosperity, and support and recognition that you have, or will be having, or are about to get, because you absolutely have done this. And it's just give it's just given here of you you have done this. You have stuck to the plan, and you had I usually try to get to this at the end of the thing, but it's pulling me here, and the card that's at the bottom of the deck is the bigger picture. Zoom out. This is much bigger than you currently see. View things differently and shift perspective. But like, you had the bigger vision from a long time ago. You saw what other people could not see, right? So while other people who were experts, and other people who knew better, and other people who were already physically, materially successful tried to come in and sway you off the path that you were on, you stuck to it because you saw the bigger picture. You saw that zoomed out perspective. You saw where it was that God Source Universe was taking you. And yeah, the road wasn't laid out, and yeah, you didn't know all the ins and outs, and you didn't know what was going to happen when, or how this, that, and the third was going to fall into place. But you don't need that. And you are the living proof of exactly that, that you didn't have all the answers, but you had the faith, and that's how you got here. Not only that, but like, it feels like you also don't know just how big God Source Universe is about to bless you. You don't know how big of a role that you actually have been and are playing this incarnation when it comes to your spiritual role, your gifts and abilities. You have a lot of influence. You have a lot of say so. You big dog. And I think that's also it. This comes in as a cautionary tale frequently whenever we start talking about this new world and new level that you're stepping into, because it's that, like, with great power comes with great responsibility. You got to understand how your energy affects other people and the power and influence that you will have over other people. Like, your word is going to be worth its weight in an unmeasurable amount of non-earthly resources. So you just need to be cognizant of that, and you need to understand the role that you have, that you play, that not even play, the role that you have been given, the authority that you have been given. But it's because, again, like I said, going back to the aforementioned, it's because you have proven yourself worthy of it. It's also because you're not power hungry. Like, you kind of just want to be to yourself. You like a hermit. You just want to be by yourself. You want to, like, do your own thing and, like, kind of just sit in your house and work behind the scenes type of situation. You don't crave power and you don't crave attention. Like, you just want your shit to do well. Like, you want to be able to serve your purpose and your dharma, and you want your soul to feel fulfilled and nourished, and it feels like the way that happens for you is when other people are able to see, perceive, and recognize the things that you're doing and that you've created, because it's for the highest good of others. And so, like, it just feels like that part fuels you. It does your soul good to see that the things that you have put out there, that you're creating, or that you are going to create, or have said, whatever the case may be, is helping someone, is serving that purpose. But like, that's what you want to, like, just do your thing and then put the stuff out there and then go back to your castle and hide. Like, it's it's because this is the type of person, this is the type of being that you are. You don't crave power. You don't want to be sitting, like, on the throne in front of people and being like, yes, come here, kiss my hand, come here and shower me with the attention. Like, you want to, like, occasionally come out onto the balcony and give a speech and then go back inside. Like, you want to do, like, a 10-minute appearance and, like, kind of, 5 or 10 minutes, say some stuff, and then you want to, and then you're like, all right, I'm good. That this is, but this is why you've been given this power and influence, and you will have this level of recognition, and you'll have kind of like the fan club of people that want to be in your presence, and that you'll have fans. And it's like I said, it's because you don't want it. It's because there is not an ounce of greed, of selfishness, of corruption, of manipulation, of power hungriness in your soul at all. And those are the people who are being granted these positions. Like I said, kind of like an oxymoron, but it's because those are the ones who deserve it. Those are the ones who can handle it. And those who do have those things in their souls that have that currently are being stripped of those powers and that platform and that influence. They're being torn. We've been through this, y'all. We've been through this. But I want you all to know that this is very, very good. This is very, very good energy. This is chef's kiss of energy. This is good stuff. Um, I say just keep doing what you're doing. Hang in there and let it rip. Because this is a come up. It's not even really a come up. This is just earned. You've earned it. And it's that weekend song. It's this. You just earned this, and it's time. It's gonna be a good new year for you. It's gonna be a good. A lot of things that you're creating will be very fruitful in the next year. Keep the faith. That's what I have for you guys. I hope it was helpful. Until the next time, V Squad, don't forget you can book a recorded reading with me and apply to work one on one with me for whatever your individual needs may be. And the New Earth Guidebook to Healing and Ascension is available on Amazon. Until next time, I'll see you. V Squad.